rescuing a pup. Doesn't that sound great? Doesn't that make you feel good about yourself? You're saving your new best friend. But have you guys ever considered maybe that's just what the media wants you to think? Maybe that's not what we're really doing? Hi everybody, my name is Dina and today I'm going to let you in on the secrets of pet stores and shelters. I've been managing a pet store for 5 years now, and I kind of know the business in and out, I'd like to say. So I'm going to let you in on a few secrets. It's important to have a dog, whether it's for company, for emotional support, maybe a therapy dog, maybe it's just a member of your family. Whether it's a dog, a cat, a parakeet, they all serve the same purpose. Adopting is now a new trend. It makes people feel superior. It makes them sound like heroes. We see bumper stickers and keychains and t-shirts everywhere, right? Adopted my new best friend. I'm a rescue mom. It gives us a happy state of mind, a feeling of accomplishment. Most shelters are government sponsored. And what better way to publicize your business than to bash your competition? I'm sure we've all seen pet videos on Facebook. They're all over social media. They're all over Instagram. They even have commercials on TV about how you should donate to your shelter, to your local shelter, right? And we all know about PETA, who they promote veganism, and they promote to be nice to animals, and they're totally against animal cruelty, which anyone should be. Did you guys know that PETA kills the most cats than any other organization? So what they do when these cats can't get adopted is they put them in these little gas chambers. They look like this. And then they keep them there until the cats pass away, and then they cremate them, and then they dump them to get newer, younger cats for the people to adopt, because nobody wants an older cat. People want kittens. They want babies, right? There's a big pet store myth about where pet stores get their puppies, and a lot of people like to assume that it's from puppy mills. However, that's totally not the case. By definition, if you guys go to the USDA website, a puppy mill is a breeder that raises their dogs in unsanitary and inhumane conditions. The breeders that puppy stores work with, especially, I know my store, they all have to be USDA licensed, and that's in the state of New York. In order for a breeder to get a license by the USDA, they have to sit through a class. They get inspected almost weekly, and they're surprise inspections. They never know when the state comes in. They check on how the dogs are sheltered, on how they're exercised, and how they're socialized. They must have a vet on call at all times. The puppies all need to be properly taken care of. They all need to be identified, and they need to be up to date on their shots. They also need transportation regulations. Breeders can't release their dogs to pet stores unless the puppy is at least 8 weeks old and weaned off of the mother's milk. So the animal needs to be eating kitten food or puppy food, so it can make it easier for the pet store and the future family to take care of this puppy correctly. When you guys get a dog from a shelter, you have no idea what you're getting. There's no background checks. You guys don't know what the dog has been through previously before taking it into your home. You don't know the health problems the dog has. They have this test for aggression, which isn't factual at all, because you don't know what triggers the dog until the dog is in that situation. God forbid you bring home a dog and it attacks a family member or a loved one. Nobody wants that heartache. Don't get me wrong, if you guys are in that situation and you're living alone and you have all the time and all the money in the world for vet bills and training classes, then by all means it's a great thing that you're doing. But a lot of us aren't in that situation. Some of us have young kids at home or young family members that we don't want a 3-year-old pit that we don't know what they've been through. Some people don't want that in their house. Where do shelters get their dogs? Did you guys ever ask yourselves this? Right? A lot of people might say, oh, they get dogs from the streets. When was the last time you saw a dog in the street? Shelters get their dogs from breeders that couldn't get a license from the USDA. So basically puppy mills. If we can't work with the breeder, then they sell them for a cheaper price to the shelters. So that's how the shelters get these young puppies. So again, you don't know the health background on the dogs that you're getting from shelters. You don't know the lineage. You don't know what you're getting. It's a surprise. It's like a gamble. And you save money when you go to a shelter, right? Did you guys know that according to the CharityNavigation.org, the CEO of North Shore made $10 million last year? He made $60 million in donations. $40 million of those dollars went on expenses for the animal shelter. And it's been reported that he walked away with $10 million in his pocket. The dogs are displayed in little windows, and they're displayed in cute cages, and they make the people feel bad. When these dogs don't get adopted, they get put down, and younger dogs get put on display. Pet owners don't do that. When our dogs don't get sold, we either give them to families that can't afford it, or we lower the prices until people can. Pet store owners don't make nearly as much money as animal shelter CEOs do. They barely make a couple $100 on each dog that they sell. All the dogs that you get from the pet store, they're microchipped, they're registered, they're up to date on all their shots and dewormed. If anything goes wrong, we have to guarantee an 18-month health warranty from the vet. If anything is congenitally wrong with the dog, you'll see it within the first 6 months of the dog's life. We guarantee it for a year and a half. We care about our animals, and we want them to have a great life. I am in no way saying that you guys walk into any pet store and just grab a dog and think it's safe. No way. Look into it. Talk to the people that work there. Maybe it's a great place. Maybe they're not following all the rules. But look into it. If you guys feel safe and if you feel like it's a great place, go for it. You guys can be walking out with a new best friend. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Dina, and check out your neighborhood pet store.